what's up, people? How you all of you awesome people been doing out there? All right, well, man, I can't believe this. This is like the first time I'm gonna be able to ride in 3 weeks. Between the 100-degree temperatures, the severe thunderstorms on and off every other day, and of course the bad case of poison ivy that I had, so I'm going for a ride today. I'll explain it a little bit when I'm actually riding, but today I'll be wearing the open face helmet, and I'm gonna be wearing this the chest harness. And I don't know if you can see this, but that angle right there, how it comes up and curves. Well, the last video I did, when I was trying to put that in and lock it in, it ended up snapping. I scrounged around the house looking for everything that I could find. I found one, but it was really short and it wouldn't allow the camera to lean back so you could get a better angle. You got mostly the bike, that was it. So of course, after seeing that, I went to Amazon and I got this one. There is two of them, two smaller ones, and a bunch of those sticky mounts and all that. So I'll put a picture of that in the video. And I also, since I was at Amazon, I figured I might as well buy a 3-pack of some off-brand GoPro batteries. And it comes with a 3-in-1 charger, which I like because you could use the regular USB plug, or I could use the turbocharger with the C plug. So if you're in a hurry and you want to get it done a little quicker, you could use that. But I ended up charging it with the original cord, which is the USB cord, basically just to give it that nice, slow, full charge. I've been using, I think 4 years I've been using the original GoPro battery, and it gets to about 80% and says it's full, it won't charge anymore. So we'll find out how these batteries are, but I'll put a picture of that in there too in case anybody wants to look into it. They had good reviews. So all right, so anyways, I'm going a couple towns away, so I don't know if I'm gonna guess maybe 30 to 40-minute ride there, and then same back. So I'm not gonna make like an hour video and bore all you people with that. So I'll definitely record the way down there, and then probably record the way back, and either do like a two-parter, like the ride home or something, or just if something crazy happens I can pop that in. I don't know, we'll see. It depends on what I want to do when I start editing it. And I figured, why take the car, it gets like 21 gallons, my SUV, when I could take Ruby, and Ruby gets like 60 miles to a gallon. She's got like a 3.5-gallon tank. Usually I try to always top off at 100, so I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna go top her off and fill her up, and then I'll start recording when I'm ready to leave the gas station. So all right, people, and look at this, Shade Tree Surgeon. Happy birthday, Shay. I watched your live last night, that was good. And Josh, the 23rd, Tuesday, I think he said, that's going to be his birthday, so happy early birthday. I doubt any of them watch my videos, but anyways, in case nobody knew, now you know. All right, people, see you in a little while. All right, what up, people? Oh, here I am. I got $9 worth, 2 gallons, and it's $4.43 a gallon here. All right, let's fire her up and make way. I probably could have fit maybe another dollar in, so I just figured $9. Let's set the counter. So I had 104 on the clock, And I know I could probably get at least between 160 and 170. All right. All right, a lot of... So anyways, I didn't realize it until I used this new mount. But this new mount is good. I think it's gonna work out great. But the only problem is the media mod I have. On the bottom of the media mod, that's where the GoPro mic adapter goes. And that's kind of chunky at the bottom, and that's kind of blocking off some of it from tilting way back. And I tend to slouch when I'm riding, so I'm gonna try to sit up straight. Somebody suggested stuffing something underneath the bottom of the harness. I would do that, but I don't know if the wind would blow it out or not. So I'll find out when I edit this if it's gonna still not be good enough. I thought maybe you guys would probably be looking at all the UFOs and the chemtrails and that's all you'd be able to see. But apparently it's not. Alright, so off we go. I forgot to put the goggles on. I'll have to wait for a red light. I was wondering why something felt different. I just don't need all that pollen going in my eyes. Alright, so anyways, I'm going like 2 towns away to a veterinarian office. Some of you people might have remembered from one of my other videos, or maybe I was mentioning it in a live stream or something, but my cat was acting weird. I googled the symptoms and it looked like it could have been either a urinary infection or maybe like possible stones or something. So I made an appointment. The day before he had to go to the vet, he started acting normal. So at that time, I still didn't know what it was. Damn cracks in the middle of the road, Jesus. Hey, there's a couple hawks. I don't know if you can see them. So I brought them. And then, of course, you know, the office visit, urinalysis, x-rays. All right, they determined that he has some stones in there. And of course, like, oh, may need surgery. And I'm like, well, you know, number one, I might not be able to afford that, but, you know, I do whatever I can to make sure. But number two, the last cat I had like 20 years ago or whatever, had surgery, came home, and 2 weeks later it died. So I'm not really, you know, keen on the idea of putting any of my pets in for surgery unless it's like an absolute, you know, last choice, you know. So he's like, well, we'll give him this special urinary tract food, you know, veterinarian version, and you know, and then we'll, you know, see you in a couple of months. So now, of course, you know, I'm happy that, you know, he seems to be doing better and all that. Bring him home, he's doing good. A couple times he started acting a little weird again. Maybe he was trying to pass another one. But, you know, basically he looks pretty good. So I figured, well, I'm going to keep him on this food. Well, I mean, when I left that vet, it was $638. And the food is 24 cans of soft food for $72. I'm like, oh my God, you're kidding me. And then they gave me some dry food too that was, I don't know, like a 6-pound bag for like $42. But I've been mainly giving them mostly the wet food. So, of course, you know, everyone's saying, well, go check out Chewy. Well, yep, I did. It's the same exact price. Now, maybe if I ended up, you know, starting up an account with Chewy, they give me a coupon or something like that, you know, and save a little money. But the reason why I didn't do that, at least this time, was because the crazy Prime days going on. So I'm thinking, like, you know, it's going to be a Black Friday for all these porch pirates. And over the next couple of weeks, these porch pirates are going to be following around all the Amazon trucks, picking up all their goodies. And I'm not going to spend $72 for cat food and then end up having someone come steal it. And there isn't any stores around here that sell that. They have urinary tract, but this veterinarian version has like 2 other initials, or 2 sets of initials. So nobody has that veterinarian version. And who knows, maybe it's just the same as anything else, but you know, I gotta trust in them. I've been going to the same vet for about 25 years. They have 2 offices, one in Wallingford, which I'm in the town of Wallingford right now, and then they have another one in North Haven, and that's where I'm going. And the North Haven office is like the main office. They got, you know, all the equipment for x-rays and blood tests and all that good stuff. So I was going to take the car, but I figured, you know, well, I'm going to bring my backpack, or I'm going to bring my backpack, and then I'll just open up that case and then dump some in the backpack, some in the saddlebags. So I'm sure I should be able to get them all in here. But, you know, mainly just because, oh man, I had to get out. I got to ride, man. Oh, I'm going stir crazy in the house. I got a shade tree surgeon shirt coming today, which I probably shouldn't have bought, but it's the Space Truckin'. That's one of my favorite Deep Purple songs. So I think that's supposed to be delivered today. Diesel. Ugh. I have to drive a diesel every day. I don't want to see it now. And it doesn't help being laid off for the summer either. So just another good excuse to go out and ride on Ruby. Save gas mileage in the car. It's a beautiful day. It's finally, I don't know, it's probably maybe around 80 or something right now. So I'm thinking maybe it could be around 80, but the humidity's like, dew points like went from like 78 to down to like 50. So today's a perfect day to get out. Tomorrow maybe I'll take Ruby down to the hangout. Come on, people, you're going up a hill, you give it gas. It doesn't coast uphill. Ugh. And I might see if my buddy Al's doing anything. He's kind of in that area. That's a little twisties there. Woohoo! As Hippie Trev would say, hot dog. So we'll see how this video comes out. It looked like it was recording. The mic's plugged in. I've been using this mic over and over. Although if you're listening with headphones, it's gonna only come out of one ear. But once it gets a little chillier, maybe in September, October, then I'll start wearing the full face. And that has a purple panda in it. It's a little bit better. But yeah, I'm wearing the coat, you could probably see. You know, it's got the padding. I don't care if it's hot or not, you know, I'm not gonna wear full leather, but this is a mesh one, so the air goes through it until you're sitting here in the heat, in the sun. So I rolled Ruby out of the shed a couple days ago, in between all the thunderstorms. You know, it's right turn on red, but I don't trust this area. Well, if they're going, then I'm probably gonna be next, so I'm going. Oh, I didn't get too far. Used to do a lot of bus routes over in this area. All right. Come on, people. Yeah, so it's probably going to be warm later, mainly because it's this pure sun. Still forgot to put the damn goggles on. Well, I might be paying for it later. Look at this asshole. Well, you probably can't see him, but this guy's like just about trying to push me. And I'm over the speed limit, for crying out loud. Good, the asshole's turning. Alright, let's hit 6th gear. So I don't know, we'll see what my buddy Al's doing. He's got 3 Harleys, 2 baggers, and a 79 shovel head. He wants to bring the shovel head back out, put forward controls. He's got drag bars. He wants to change those. But let me tell you, all his bikes look better than the day they came off the showroom. He keeps everything in pristine condition. Pristine, that's a big word. I almost hurt myself on that one. Too many syllables. Alright, here's our friendly neighborhood flea market. So if anybody's in looking for some junk, or I'm holding the camera and instead of paying attention to riding. Hopefully it's getting a good view. Follow that car, Kimosabi. Any young people who know who Kimosabi is? That was funny on Dave's channel video. Just going over all those corrugated areas. I was laughing my ass off. Ooh, coppers. What's going on here? Something's going on. Just poke along. Man, I should get this car behind me. Riding my ass. Oh yeah, that reminds me, if I could remember, I got a no trespassing sign in my driveway. And one of those storms that came up ended up breaking it. But I got a picture of it. I'll have to put that on the video of what it turns out to be now. Alright. Let's see if I can hit neutral. Get these goggles back on. Alright, got the goggles on. I usually don't keep it in neutral because then you go to take off and forget it and oh, she ain't going. That ain't good. Alright, I usually use my GPS on my phone because I don't come to this office that often. But we'll find out. We'll see what we saw. Saw what we see. Well, I know at some point I got to get over in the other lane. Hopefully there ain't no coppers. Oh, I should have gave that guy the tap on the helmet. I was more worried about being courteous and waving. I'm sure you're getting a lot of wind now, like 50 miles an hour. Hey, it is a little doggy. These people are gonna be like, is this guy crazy? I can't remember, is it this light here? I never remember where this is until I see it. It's like just a little house. Yeah, that's it, up there. Next left. Hopefully I won't scare any of the animals in there with a motorcycle. Oh good, I could park in the front. Alright people, we is here. Get neutral, shut the turn signal off. Alright people, I'm gonna shut you down. We're gonna get in there and see what we could do with this food. And then I'll give my buddy a call and see if he's available. Alright people, see you in a little bit. Alright people, well I'm back. So apparently this battery is not exactly as good as I was hoping it would be. Or it could be the first time too that I charged it. You know, sometimes you gotta charge it, run it down, charge it back up. But it's already went down, just for the ride to get to the vet, it went down to like 34%. And it was 100 when I left. And I don't know, it was probably like a 25, I'm probably more, maybe 30 to 40 minute ride. I'll have to take a look when I upload it and see what it came out to. But yeah, I got the mission. Here it is. I got 28 cans of cat food shoved in the backpack, so it stayed nice and safe. I stopped off at my buddy Al's house for a little visit. He pulled out his big ass Ultra Glide, and I guess he's gonna go for a ride. But I'm home now, and we're gonna let Ruby cool down a little bit before we get her put away and go get something for lunch, because I'm hungry. So as usual people, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Hope you all have the most awesome day. Peace out people.